It was such a peaceful and tranquil morning on the river. By the time my brain clicked in and decided, wow, I should probably get some footage of me catching some bait, well, I didn't catch any more after I turned the camera on, but I assure you, I did catch bait. I guess next time I'll have to turn the camera on a little earlier. I typically fish up in the Saugerties, Glasgow area, but this season I'm now down in the Esopus area. My buddy turned me on to a spot just south of the lighthouse, and so far this year it's given me good luck. I usually just fish with live, one pole on live and 2 poles on chunk, and yeah, I just sit and relax. I'm a lazy man type of fisherman. I just I enjoy being out there. You know, some guys take this way too serious, and you know, you'll hear them on the radio. It sounds like they're playing out their wicked tuna fantasies or something. But I just relax. That's all I want to do. Possibly next year I'll set my boat up for some trolling. I did that a little bit on a couple buddies' boats this year, and I enjoyed doing that too. So, you know, just to add a little something else to the game. But like I said, for the most part, I just like going out there, dropping the anchor, and just chilling out. these little hits here that you see on this pole, this black pole, pretty sure it's just a catfish. But it's hard to tell sometimes. Striper will do that too. Most of the time they'll just take it and run, but sometimes they play with it a little bit. So I pulled in that line, and it was pretty beat up. Looks actually like an eel got to it. Put some fresh bait on it, threw it back out, and started to get a little action again. This time I think it was a striper. That right there was about the extent of the action, though, and that's all she wrote. Another thing you hear guys complaining about this year is the new regulation with the circle hooks, and honestly, I had just as many missed connections on a circle hook as I've had on J hooks. So anybody that whines about having to use circle hooks, they just don't know how to fish. Learn how to be a fisherman. It's not always about catching. Just be patient with the circle hook and it'll work just fine. Marking fish like crazy. Not catching any yet.
There's a lot of stuff here in the water. You got to get inside.
How far down you get, pup?
18. On those boards.
Yeah, we hooked up on a hump.
How far back are you on those boards?
My usual 25, 35. You guys still there?
ABC News, I'm Jim Ryan. The Supreme Court today hears arguments in a free speech case involving a high school student who cursed out her school on social media after she didn't make the cheerleading squad. She was off school grounds, but the school punished her anyway. She sued. Now it's before the justices. India is struggling to contain coronavirus cases. Well over 300,000 new cases every day. ABC's James Longman says over 200,000 people have died.
In New Delhi, the horror out in the open. Makeshift crematoriums. The lines of ambulances carrying the dead seem endless. But help is on the way. The UK flying in ventilators and oxygen contractors to battle the infection, with the US following suit. President Biden pledging his steadfast support, saying he intends to send vaccines to stem the surge.
There's a court hearing today on the police body cam video released in Andrew Brown's shooting death. North Carolina Sheriff's deputies released only 30 seconds of the deputy-involved shooting to the family. This is ABC News.
Do you check your Google search results regularly? You should. People often get their first impression of you or your business online. Negative comments on the internet can impact your life and your livelihood.
Saturday and Sunday both partly sunny. Saturdays high 62, Sundays 69. With the AccuWeather forecast, I'm Sally.
404-49404, Coast Guard Sector New York, request ops and position, over. 404, Sector New York. Roger, good copy. Sector out.
So it's been a little over 2 hours now in this spot, and you know, had some decent marks on and off. But after about 2 hours, I figured it was time to pick up and move to a different spot that was a little bit further north.
Nice. I'm not too sure these fish didn't get north of us, though. I think you should, if you don't mind, you should head right straight to the channel and see if you got them up there. 10-4, is this Ricky? And I thought it was you. He had them really good down in the rip. They were stacked solid. And then once the tide started coming, they started working this way. They might end up playing right back where we were last night at the end of the island. I'm just hitting the tail end of them right now. We were just talking about that storm yesterday from last year. I'd send you guys a picture if you had real phones.
I know what they look like. We just threw one back. What kind of crap is that? You can't keep the big one. That's blasphemy.
Not sure if that guy was being sarcastic or actually meant it, but that's just another person possibly complaining about the new regs, and you know, over the last few years you can't keep the big ones anymore, but get over it. Big ones didn't taste good anyway. And it looks like moving north was a good move, because here's my first real action. And going back to talking about the circle hooks, if you're patient and you take your time, you could see you can definitely land them on the circle hook. Just be patient. Finally, is that fucking thing going? Solo fishing definitely has its challenges. You know, not getting tangled in your own line, trying to net the fish. And was pretty soon where I realized my net was pretty far away from me, and I had to grab that and fight the fish at the same time. But it all worked out.
One 404, second New York, request option position, over. Four, second New York, roger, good copy, set out.
It's a big one. For me, anyway, in my opinion, anything over 35 inches is a big fish. I think this one measured out at 37. Perfect. Circle hook. Right lip. Get it. There we go. Sweet. What do we got? We got 37 inches. Nice. 37. Just kind of walking in circles there. I didn't know which side of the boat to put the fish off on. I forgot which way the current was going for a minute and all the excitement. But yeah, when you put them back, you want to kind of nurse them back. Don't just throw them back in. You know, hold them by the lip. Let the current flow through the mouth and out the gills. Helps them recover. That one recovered pretty quickly. Woo! Didn't have it out of the water very long. The thing was recording, I hope. Didn't get a weight, but that's okay. So this was my first season trying to record anything, you know, striper fishing related. Next year I'll try and get some more content, but I'm glad I at least was able to record one catch. Took photos of plenty of others and figured I'll share those now. A lot of these are from my boat. Some of them are from my buddy's boat. That one right there. And it's just a beautiful time on the Hudson River this season.